Holy hell, are you for real? Why is this door still locked? I sent you a message telling you I was coming over, and I know you saw it. So come open the door. You are going to want to see what I picked up. It's right up your dumbass goth alley. Now come open the door! Finally! I'm gonna take your key myself and make a copy later. I thought we were friends and your door is locked way too often for my liking. What do you mean you're not opening the door now? Are you gonna stand there and stare at me all night? Are you willing to just let me freeze to the doorstep? Apologize? For what? I found the most amazing thing ever, came running over here to show you ASAP, and now you're asking for an apology? Fine, okay, whatever. I'm sorry I called you a dumbass goth. It's a figure of speech, and you deserve respect in every encounter. I'm sorry that I say things carelessly sometimes, but oh my god. Please, let me in, because you're going to love this. Thank you. Now, to avoid being rude, may I please come inside? Great. Let's go to your room. I need to be away from prying eyes before I share with you what I got. I don't care if you say your roommate isn't home. I don't even want our phones in the same room when I tell you about this. Anyone could be listening. This is a big deal. Now close the door. You left your phone in the other room, right? Well, toss it. Or at least turn it off for me. For real, I will sleep so much easier if you will. Okay, now that we aren't being spied on, let me show you what I brought. Remember the other day when I needed to walk to the bank? On the way, I pointed out that second-hand store that I wanted to go to, and you wouldn't because it was 6 steps out of the way, and you're a buzzkill? Yeah, I didn't care that we were going to be late then, and I don't care now. I went back this morning because I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I felt like I had the most incredible urge pulling me there, and I wasn't just going to hold it back any longer, not on my first day off in whatever, that's off track. The point is, I went back, and this is going to sound dumb, but I swear to you this book was just calling out to me. I could have sworn for a second that it was just floating in the air, spinning around and frickin' glowing. The store owner told me he felt compelled to put up a new display just for this book, which I think is weird AF, but it's mine now, and it's cool. Yes, the spinning was part of the guy's display, a spotlight too. Come on, I said I could have sworn for a second. Clearly, this book was not actually flying, but check out what it's about. That would be super creepy if this book was floating for real. Ha ha ha. A magical compendium. I saw that word and I couldn't put the book down after I looked it up. Look, here. Exploring dark magic. You want to explore some dark magic with me, don't you? If you're ever going to join that stupid Wizards Guild, you will need to pick up some magic somewhere, right? there's plenty of time for you to consider that, even if you haven't already, because now you and I are going to dive in. Check this out. It's organized and everything, so we can flip through to the cool stuff without having to read all the stuff about herbs. Come on, sit here with me. Let's see. Magic of denial and negation. It's an interesting choice to start with ways to stop magic. Magic of creation. Time magic. That's going to be dangerous. What else is here? Ooh, enchantments. Can't wait to make you fall magically in love with me later. I'll just put a pin in that one for now. Illusions, transformations. Are any of these topics jumping out to you? Transformations, you say? You're not just picking that because it's the last one I said, are you? Are you even listening? You know, you're allowed to have an independent thought if you want to. You know, like, preferences. You don't always have to be a sidekick. Alright, transformation it is. Let's see. Let's skip past all this academic stuff. We can read up on the history of spells later. I want to try something. Shape-shifting, alchemy. Well, we should absolutely try turning some of the rocks in the front into gold. Do you think the cops are going to consider that the same as making counterfeit money? Ooh, here's a disguise spell. If we could get that to work, then we don't even need to worry about the other consequences. That sounds like it's right up our alley. Let's see. It says that you need to have a vision in your mind about the disguise you want to create. Short or tall, thin or fat, even the clothing. Although you cannot make a disguise work if it's too different from you. I guess that means you don't get to look like the kitty you keep claiming to be. Here are some magic words. So, I guess you'll need to do this fancy arm waving thing too. So, get a good look at that, okay? I don't want to practice it and accidentally cast a spell I'm not ready for. This one is for you. Are you ready for this? Cool beans. Let me just scoot back a bit. I don't really know how close is too close. Alright. Go ahead. Whoa. That is wild. Yes, it worked, you silly goose. Here, take a look in the mirror.